turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks.
Nice. You may recognize my ensemble if you've driven past any big and tall stores lately. Not much of a selection over there. This is actually from their Good Luck Getting Laid collection. I can only shop at one store because I'm 6'6", 6'9", in pumps. Things you can't do when you're a big guy. I learned last week I'll never stop an ice cream truck. A guy my size, like, ice cream! The guy pulls over, hey, normally we don't stop for adults. Why'd you stop for me? He goes, honestly, we thought you were special. I don't go to the movies much anymore. I don't go see Broadway plays because when I sit down, people get upset. I'll even go to church. I'll sit down. The old lady behind me is like, fuck.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockin' Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead comedy radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
BBC Radio 2 Weekend Woken.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. It won't seem like Christmas if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue Christmas. Take it away, boys.
Singers and Band and the Elvis song.
Hi-de-ho! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook, YouTube. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We're just glad you're watching. We appreciate the support. We do ask that you share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. If you'd like to be a part of today's show and comment and be a part of the conversations and hear your name said, your comments read, please switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show is coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, where you can see John Joseph this weekend. You can see Jason Scoop. And on New Year's, you can see Chris Roach, who will be calling in about 10 minutes, give or take. And speaking of legends, Michael is here. I need to point something out to you.
Okay.
Something that just happened. So while, as promised, we played Elio Pace singing Blue Christmas. While the song was playing, he was singing Blue Christmas, and you said to me, go ahead, you say it. Say it.
I said Blue Balls Christmas.
Well, guess what Andrew Fremder commented?
Oh, boy. What?
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. More like a Blue Balls Christmas for me, he wrote. So you guys are on the same level.
Wow.
So if I were you, I'd go jumping off a bridge right now. Yep. That shows you the level you're at, my friend. Yep. John is here. Ann is here. Mickey is here. And Fremder. Jeff Bosey says good morning. Fremder was a little spicy yesterday.
Was he?
So I have to read in advance before I...
What's the matter, Andrew?
Okay. All right. That wasn't too bad, but I'm not reading it anyway.
Blue.
Well, yeah, he just said something about a blue Christmas again, but this time BLEW.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. So, like we said, Chris Roach, he'll be calling around 11:15. He's going to be
exciting.
Calling. It is exciting.
Yeah.
Chris Roach, who does a show in here called The Psychology of Fuckery.
Wow.
That's what it's
That's
called.
a great title.
It was just on last night. Hope you guys caught it. It was actually pretty good. And then Hershey and the Keegs last night, they had Terry McNeely in here, who you can see this weekend in the Giggle Room.
Funny man.
Yes. Crazy. And then they zoomed in with Jason Scoop, who is also playing, I think he's at the Brokerage this weekend. Jason Scoop, he's from Levittown. I believe he lives in the city now, but he's the one, maybe about a year ago, he goes around dressing up and imitating Trump, President Trump. But he's the one that managed to get in Alec Baldwin's face probably about a year ago.
Oh, that's Jason Scoop?
Mm-hmm. And Alec, he was like, you murdered that girl in cold blood. Yeah. And Baldwin finally turns to him, I could break your fucking neck right fucking now. That's Jason Scoop, Levittown's own. He'll be, he's playing the Brokerage. I think it's Friday. Don't hold me to it. He's definitely there sometime this weekend. Go to govs.com. So, lots of good shows last night. And Chris Roach will be calling in. He does the Psychology of Fuckery. He was on Kevin James' show, Kevin Can Wait. He was a regular on there. And he still tours with Kevin James. And Kevin James does stand-up. Chris Roach is his opener. He's playing here at Governor's on New Year's. So that's a fun show right there. Chris Roach, one of the best there is. And, so you can catch him on New Year's. And they're doing 2 shows. So if you want to see an early show and then get home in time to drop the ball, you can do that. Or you can, or there's a late show that will probably end right around the time the ball drops. If you come to the late show, the club actually lowers the screen and they show the ball dropping, and you'll have a little celebration before they kick you out. So,
he just fed, I'm sure, Andrew, a very good opening.
Well, being that the two of you said this pretty much the same joke, Fremder wrote, Kaplan is the Fremder whisperer.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, all right. And watched both of those shows last night. They were very good. Jason Scoop is something else. He's very funny. He also managed to get De Niro. He got in De Niro's face, and then who was the third? Oh, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, we got Whoopi.
Yeah. But it was...
How did he get so close to them? That's pretty wild.
Well, go on. If you watch Hershey and Keegs, you can go back and watch. He actually explains how he did all that.
Oh, okay.
And what it's done for his career.
Really?
This guy has taken off from these videos.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Carol's watching. Good to see Mike laughing.
Carol.
She says, good to see Mike laughing, she says. And she says, good morning, knockers. Hope everybody's well. Yeah, great shows last night. And Chris Roach was on Roger and JP, WBAB. He was on their show
They're
this
still
morning.
on, huh?
Those guys are still on.
Wow.
Yep, long time. Roger in particular, I want to say late 80s he started on BAB.
Oh, I would say.
Yeah, JP came later and then Roger switched to
So
the
they've
mornings
been
with
around
him. But
30, 40 years?
Roger and JP, I want to say at least 25. Yeah, you know what? Probably is closer to 30. But yeah, but again, that's the morning show after Bob Buckman left. Bob Buckman, who was on the show over the summer.
Is he retired?
No, he's out in California.
Oh, he's out in California.
You can hear him on Sirius XM now.
Sirius XM?
Yeah, which is nice because then it's nice to hear Bob's voice. Bob, one of the best DJs in the classic sense, not now.
Yeah.
Well, he's still a great DJ now, but I mean like back
we grew
in the,
up with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my opinion was he was always classy and knew his stuff, and he never tried to be like, even when Stern really took off. Not that there's anything wrong with Stern. I
No.
thought Stern was great, but so many people tried to copy that, where Buckman didn't. He just, stayed his ground and played music and, had good conversations and good guests. I thought Bob was great.
Me too.
Whoopi Goldberg is definitely Oda Mae Brown. Well, yeah, that she played that part. Wasn't that part? Somebody else was going to play that before her. Wasn't Robin Williams, was it? Somebody else was supposed to play that part.
What do you mean, Robin Williams? You talking about Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, Oda Mae Brown. Come on, pay attention.
I'm not.
Don't you know who Oda Mae Brown is?
No.
That was her role in Ghost. That was her character's name.
Oh, in Ghost. Robin Williams? What?
So before Whoopi, it was supposed to be a guy playing that role. And I don't remember.
Wow.
I don't remember who. It
Oh,
was.
I thought she was great in that.
Oh,
role.
she was. She was
great,
fantastic.
fantastic.
She's a great actress. I really the Color Purple.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, unbelievable.
If you weren't moved by her in Color Purple,
Right. I don't like her on The View. I hate that show. I do.
Yeah,
I hate that show.
I can't even comment because I've never watched it.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with politics, folks. I just don't like the way that she has to be like the final say in everything and every guest. Ladies and gentlemen, here's my close friend. Everybody's a close friend.
Oh.
And sometimes she farts on that show.
She does.
Yeah, you go on YouTube, there's clips, and it's real. Like, it's not just somebody. Oh, yeah, you hear a little. And a few times she's even acknowledged it. Oh, sorry, I had a big breakfast. Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable. So you think I'm bad with the burping?
Oh, I mean with the.
Yeah, well, we don't know what that is. That's abnormal. Burping is just immaturity.
No, it's not. It's actually.
You're a freak.
Thank you. No, it's actually when you have an itch on the roof of your. Oh boy.
All right, we'll get back. That it is 11:15. He's calling right on the nose, assuming
Oh.
this is him. It says wireless caller, so I'm taking a chance here.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Silver bells.
Silver bells.
It's Christmas time. What are you doing?
Are you awake?
I'm staying awake just for you.
Nah. Is that the plan? You're going back to bed?
Oh yes, I was. Yeah, I think I went to bed like 5. Woke up 6:30.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
What time did you have to be there?
7:45.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's early, right?
Well, those guys do it every day.
I know they've been doing it. There's people up at that hour.
I used to when I had a real job. I would be at work at 6 a.m.
Me too. 6:30. Yeah.
Oof.
That's brutal. Yeah, that's brutal. I remember taking the train into the city when I was in the police academy for the 446 train out of Ronkonkoma. It was misery.
I bet, man. Especially during the winter. Oh my goodness.
Miserable.
So how did they treat you over there this morning? Were they nice to you?
Yeah, of course they're local guys. They're good guys, Roger and JP.
Well, let me ask you this: Did they have Entenmann's cookies waiting for you?
They did not.
Well, there you go. There you go. Need I say more?
No, there's nothing like an Entenmann's chocolate chip cookie.
No.
Every Tuesday. So I'm sitting here with my co-host Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Every Tuesday night.
Hi, sir.
Every Tuesday night at 6:59 when Chris walks in for his 7:00 show. there's a box of Entenmann's sitting here waiting for him.
Nice.
That's right, and he loves it, and I love him.
Entenmann's, thank you. Entenmann's is so freaking good, man.
Oh, it's
Some of the things are hard to find. It's hard to find some of those cakes. I just like those simple, like the chocolate cake with the chocolate frosting.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fudge.
Keep it simple. And they used to have a blackout cake that was really good. That's hard to find.
You know, Chris, we can't find it anywhere. I think they did away with it, and that was the bomb, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now, who's making Entenmann's now? Not Entenmann's, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Right? They were out east, right? What, Islip or something?
On Fifth Avenue in Brentwood.
Oh, right.
Brentwood Bayshore for years.
But then they took over that the Islip Raceway.
No, that was a cookie factory.
It was an Entenmann's cookie factory.
It was not Entenmann's.
I'll bet you $1.
I'll bet you 10.
All right, you're on. So the big news here: Chris Roach is performing at Governor's in Levittown on New Year's Eve. 2 shows. So if you want to see the ball drop, come to the late show. If you want to come to the early show so you can drop your ball after the show, go to the early show. govs.com. Govs.com.
2 shows.
Excuse me. Olga Namer is featuring. She's outrageous.
Yeah.
And you don't know. Actually, I think you and I were talking about it last night. You don't know if there's anybody else on this bill.
No, I would imagine. I would imagine there'll be other people, maybe a host, maybe a guest spot. You know, you never know who's going to stop by. But I think it's going to. Yeah, I think it'll definitely be your standard 3-person show. I would assume.
Do you ever go, whether it's Governor's or someplace else? Do you ever go to them and say, "Hey, I'd like to have so and so feature for me"? Do you ever do that?
I dream of one day doing that.
Oh, is that right? You have to be of a certain stature to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, like, you know, I don't think I'm, well, I don't know. Sometimes a booker will call me and they're like, is anybody local you want to travel with you? I'm like, yeah, and I'll grab like Dennis Rooney or somebody, you know.
Nice. Dennis Rooney.
That's always nice. But, you know, some of these other guys, they bring their opener and their feature.
Oh yeah, they have their whole entourage.
Yeah, I want an entourage.
I would think you could do that here. You're big enough on Long Island.
I would say.
Yeah. You could go to Governor's and say, "Hey, I want the one-legged guy to host."
Yeah, I don't make a fuss.
Very nice. That's that's a great show. Well, whoever else is on it, it's already great because it's Chris Roach and Olga, who is fantastic. So I'm looking here. You know, I was trying to do some research this morning to talk to my pal Chris, and Chris does a lot of acting. He does a lot of acting. And one thing I didn't know, but I have a question about it. You won an award for best villain.
I did?
Well, that's what it says on IMDb. You played. You were in Ebenezer the Traveler with Jerry Parisi.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's actually my question. Like, who awarded you best villain?
I did win an award. I don't know.
Go on your IMDb. That's what it says.
Really?
It says you won the award for best villain, but it doesn't say who awarded you that title.
Where the hell's my trophy?
Yeah, where's the trophy, or the cash prize or the hot blonde to present it to you? What
was the role?
Yeah, what was the
major
role?
award? I think the character's name was Ed Rangel, and I was just playing. I was just playing a bad guy, like a guy that was. I think it was. You know, the idea of the movie is it's Ebenezer Scrooge in the future, still going around and trying to make people do the right thing. You know,
what is he, a superhero? What's going on here?
Yeah, something like that. And I was a real bastard of a person, and he comes in, and I think he like got my grandmother to come back from the dead and like beat me up or something.
Oh my goodness!
It was lots of fun.
Oh, all right. So it was. Oh, so you were nominated. You were nominated for wait a minute. Oh, hang on
Is
a
that
second.
the
No, that's
Razzie Award?
is that it? Wait a minute. What
No,
happened?
that's not.
Was I nominated or did I win?
Hang on. I'm trying to look it up. I'm trying to figure this out here.
Either way.
Well, all right. Yeah. So, all right. We're just going to say award-winning actor, Chris Roach.
Award-winning actor.
I'm damn straight.
That's it.
I'm an award-winning actor now. Thank you. I had no idea that I was even nominated.
Well, I'd like to. You've done some cool movies. You've worked with some very interesting people.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So I was right. Awards, one win, and 2024 winner, best winner in a feature film, best villain in Ebenezer the Traveler. Yeah, but it doesn't.
All right.
Well,
Wow.
congratulations, sir. Congratulations. You know what? I'll get you a trophy. I'm gonna
call up Jerry Priest. He's like, "Where the hell's my freaking award?"
Jerry's got it hanging up in his house.
Yeah.
That damn Jerry.
Jerry Priest.
But you've worked with some interesting people.
Yeah.
And one person that comes to mind is you worked with Al Pacino. I mean, is that intimidating? Or I know you have some cool stories with him.
Intimidating? Yeah, it was like a little bit. I mean, like when I was playing a detective, and when I had read the script, I assumed that we were going to be sitting down talking, but they actually had me standing up talking to him, and he's like 5'6", and I'm 6'6", and the women who played the other detective, the female detective, they had her standing on a box, so she could be like taller than me.
Wow.
But I think that's what the director liked, is that we were like towering over him, questioning him. But he was very nice. We just even though the scene is only like a minute long, and I have like one or two lines, we were like improvising and going off book. The director was really letting us have fun. It was phenomenal.
That's
great.
And at the end, Al Pacino goes, "You gave me a lot to work with, and thank you." And I was like, "Oh my God, holy crap!" But yeah, I didn't
that's pretty cool.
When I got to meet him, right before they said action. They called him. They called him to set. They called him to set, and he comes walking to set, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's Al Pacino." And Al, this is Chris. I'm like, "Hello, Mr. Pacino."
What was the movie, Chris?
It was called The Humbling.
The Humbling.
And I used to do a joke. I say The Humbling, and it went straight to video, which was very humbling.
That's
very humbling.
That's funny.
We were all humbled by the response.
That's great.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You just did.
I did. Can I ask another?
Sure.
Thank you.
You can ask a follow-up. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Chris, is there a moment in your TV or movie career so far that stands out the most to you? That comes to mind, if you don't mind me asking.
I say it was probably the pilot of Kevin Can Wait after the first. The first scene. I was doing the first scene, and I'm in the living room, set with Kevin and the two other actors who played his friends, and I had prepared for this. I had rehearsed, and then I look like it's a 3-camera shoot, and I see over by camera B. I'm like, "Who's that guy in the basketball shorts looking at me?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Adam Sandler staring at me." And I'm like, "I need that right now." And then I just just stayed. It was everything I trained for, being a comedian and an actor. Everything I trained for. So at the end of the scene, I just remember Kevin. We walking back to our dress rooms, and he gave me a fist bump. He's like, "You nailed it." I'm like, "Oh man, wow,
That's cool.
That was incredible." Yeah, it was incredible.
That's a great moment.
It really was.
Now, you mentioned earlier quickly that about being a cop. Was even back at that point when you were a cop, was getting into, was being an actor always the dream, or was it comedy? Like, which came first, or was it all just an avenue to get to a TV show or movies?
No, I'm telling you, it was 2003. I just was trying to get. I was taking this Dale Carnegie training for managers course, and they were making me. They were making. There was like probably like 15 of us, and one at a time we had to like give 2-minute presentations every weekend. My heart would be pounding out of my chest, and I was like, "Wow!" I realized I was avoiding my public speaking fears for like the longest time. You know, I never went to college, so I never had to give any presentations. So
right.
It was always there. I never really had to give any presentations until I took this course, and in the presentations, I added humor into my presentations, and I forgot how good that felt to make people laugh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A group of people, yeah. So then I started, I took the stand-up comedy course with Peter Bales and Rich Walker, and I was just hooked. And the whole reason I got into acting was because I wanted to be a better stand-up comedian, so I started taking acting classes to build my confidence.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just fell in love with the craft. Training with Joanna Bexon a lot. That's all I heard was like when I was at diner tables and after like crappy open mics when I first started. All I heard was Joanna Bexon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who is this woman? And then trained with her for like 2-3 years.
Wow.
And that totally makes sense to me because as a guy that's I've been acting 30, 40 years at this point, and then try and stand up for the first time almost 6 years ago. I do feel I had a little bit of an advantage because I was so already comfortable up there.
Yeah.
So it definitely kind of ties in. And then what about the music? Was that because you're a guitar player, and I know you've played out a little bit here and there? Was that ever a part of the goal, or?
I would say that was the original dream. I always wanted to. I was jamming with guys. Right before I went to the police academy, I had this band, and I was really excited. Nothing ever panned out, but. One time my wife said to me back in 2016, she's like, you got the comedy, you got the acting, you got the band. She's like, well, it's too much. I'm like, no. I said, they're 3 horses running the same race. If one pulls ahead, they'll pull the other 2 with them,
That's right. Yeah. That's how I agree with that, yeah. But then she said, show me the money.
She said, show me the money, and I started DoorDash.
And all right, so you're a child of the '80s like us. So
yeah,
what was some '80s? You must have had some crazy '80s, hair metal type band names. Give us some examples of bands you had.
Bands? Well, my first band was really only in the '90s.
Oh,
when I finally got the courage to put an ad out and meet some other musicians, and I met these 2 guys, and we started jamming. And we couldn't find a singer for the longest time, and it just fizzled out. But then these same guys that was back in 94, 95, 96, around there, we were jamming. And then we reunited like in 2010 and actually 2012 and 2016 we started playing out. Yeah.
Nice.
But there really wasn't a lot of band names except it was, the band's called Ridge Haven, and it's so cool. Like I can say to Spotify, I'm like play Ridge Haven, and it's out there. Like the 4 songs we did.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's
wild.
Cool. I'll have to look for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was demo. Like, of course, now I listen to those songs. I'm like, I want to redo them. Like, I want to do them again. They could be better.
Right.
We're never happy.
Well, yeah, true artists are never happy with their work.
No, never.
And that reminds me. Yeah, speaking of the demos being out there, you and I had talked about it. Don Sill just what was that? Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, just put out an interview he did with you. What was it? 2003, I think it was. You had been doing comedy for like 3 months or something.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's
wow. I vaguely remember like meeting Don when I first started. What a good dude.
Oh, yeah, Don is the best.
Was he with like the Island Ear or somebody? Who was he writing for? I can't remember. Good Times magazine.
It might have been LIE, the Long Island Entertainment magazine. Wow. I forget myself because he's been everywhere. He wrote for Circus for a while. He was a speechwriter for Abe Lincoln. I mean, he just got around.
Wow. That looks good on a resume.
It sure does. Who's gonna Who's gonna challenge that? There's no record.
Yeah. You can't backtrack.
We're talking to Chris Roach, New Year's Eve, right here at Governor's in Levittown. Chris, you're good for just a couple more minutes. I won't keep you from your beauty sleep much longer. All right. Give us if I ask you to tell us some of your memorable gigs, times on stage. Whether it's, somebody big joined you or told you afterwards you were great, or maybe you just tripped and fell, or whatever it is, anything. If I said to you memorable gigs, what comes to mind?
I think opening for Kevin at his comedy special at the Beacon Theater in New York City, that was pretty phenomenal.
That's cool.
And then there was one, like right after my dad died, I opened for him at the Delta Center with a Utah Jazz play. That was like 15,000 people.
Wow.
That was crazy. And I was like, it was an emotional thing because, I was still, my dad had died like the week earlier, I think.
Jeez.
Or 2 weeks before that. Yeah.
That's only about like a year or so ago, right?
That was less than 2 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
And that was phenomenal. But there's been some pretty cool, like I did a small Firehouse show in Fire Island. One of those, I can't remember which stop it was. But it's all folding chairs. It seats about like maybe 80 people, and in the front row was Anna Gasteyer.
Oh wow!
In the front row, and I had just to have her in the front, but have her like bending over laughing was like, oh my god, holy shit. Maybe I really am good at this.
Let me go back to the Utah Jazz thing. 15,000 people. I mean, you come out at whether it's Governor's or any comedy club. You're talking. Well, you hear at Governor's, they hold around 300, give or take, and it's an intimate setting, especially in the other clubs, McGuire's and the Brokerage. But to walk out in front of 15,000 people, I mean, that's like a rock concert type atmosphere. So, do you? Is your approach any different? Because I would assume you really have to provide a much bigger energy if you're performing in front of that many people.
But I don't, because I used to, like, when I was a younger comedian, if I followed somebody that had big energy, I would raise my energy. And I'm like, what am I doing? That's not me.
Okay.
So, I come out maybe a little more energetic than normal when I'm like, hey, Joey Cola taught me, like, you don't walk straight to the microphone in a big venue. He goes, walk past the microphone, wave to some people, then walk on the other side of the microphone, wave to people, and then you're like, hey, what's going on, Utah, And I just, they say, it's like one thing about stand-up comedy that I was taught and I found to be true is the more people there are in the audience, the easier it is.
Yes.
So,
well, and again, that has to do with the energy, I would think, because they're just laughing is contagious and everybody's just ready to rock.
Yeah.
Right now, if I'm in a room with 100 people, and half the audience laughs, it feels good. But you make half of 15,000 laugh, it's pretty loud.
Yeah, right. That's fantastic.
When you make them all laugh, it's like, oh my god, it just. I feel like when I do big venues like that, especially when the ceilings are high, it makes me slow down a little bit. Like I know, so my voice can travel.
Right.
Oh,
that's interesting.
That calms me down in a way too.
This is interesting. This is what I love talking about the comedians, hearing stuff like that. Walk past the mic and then give it time to let your voice travel.
So many tips. But I have a question for Mr. Roach. I ask all comedians and actors: do you have a comedian that in the past that you really like idolize?
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield was my when I first saw him in Caddyshack. I was a kid at the drive-in movies with my parents, my family.
Yeah,
and when he came walking out into that diner.
Yeah,
I'm like, I want to be that guy.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Hey, just take a lesson, All right, baby, all right. Like, who is this guy?
Yeah. And meanwhile, he was around for years at that point.
But,
that movie just catapulted.
Yeah.
Catapulted.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Favorite comedy album? Do you have one?
Geez, I don't know. Wow. Did I ever? When I first started comedy, I was studying Brian Regan a lot. He was great.
Nice. Yeah, he is.
He's still great.
Regan,
I would say. But comedy album, geez, I don't even know if I ever bought a comedy album.
Well, you must have bought yours.
Sure. Favorite comedy album, Roach Motel.
That's it. All right, how about this, Mr. Guitar Man? How about favorite live album?
Favorite live album? You know what? Let me think about that. Favorite live album. Live. And you had to be sneaky and throw the live in there.
Yes.
Let alone. Favorite album. How about this? One Man Acoustical Jam. Tesla.
Whoa! All right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one where they do signs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
That was a live album. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay. All right. I'll give you that. All right. I'm going to throw a few names at you of people that you know. And you can say whatever you want. Good, bad, you don't have to say anything. You might not even know who some of these people are. But I looked on your friends list on Facebook, and they're there.
Can I curse?
Of course. You know where you're calling in. Of course you can curse.
Oh, I don't know if you're the language.
No.
Go.
The psychology of fuckery, for crying out loud. It's the same channel. That was a good one last night, by the way. The psychology of fuckery every Tuesday at 7, right here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast.
That's right, baby.
Which by the way, fantastic. I'm really enjoying that. And I'm glad you brought that over here. I'm really enjoying that.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
You're a big help. Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. All right, the first name I have for you is Mike Keegan.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, Joey Cola.
Joey Cole, big brother, good dude. Broke his arm. He broke his arm. You know that?
I know.
Poor guy.
But he does.
Joey.
The update is he does not need surgery. So
right.
So that's a
he's
good
everybody's big. He's every comedian in Long Island. He's the big brother.
How many comedians do you think have called him this morning, looking to see if they can be his substitute warm up guy on Drew's show?
Right.
His phone's probably ringing nonstop. All right, next time I have for you, Jeff Bosey.
Jeff Bosey, he's a good guy.
Did you hear the inflection?
I sure did.
It's a known fact when someone raises their voice.
Yeah.
They're just trying to be nice.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He wears nice hats.
The next name I have for you, Joe Pomerico.
Joe Pomerico, good dude. Good dude. Very mellow. At least on the outside, he seems mellow, but on the inside, he's anxious.
Ooh.
Good dude.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. That was deep. Joe Carletto.
Joe Carletto, sweetheart.
Good answer.
And,
wow.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Good answer.
Even though he's the owner, but he really is a sweetheart.
No, he really is. Yes.
Did he ever come see you at when you work at White Post?
He has actually a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually sent me like 8x10 photos of when I was at White Post and I did the game show for the kids in the back.
Yeah.
And his daughters came and they were part of the game show and he took all these pictures and he mails me these 4 or 5 8x10 pictures that he took of us. It was really nice.
It really, like you said, you just don't say it because he's one of the owners here. He is just the sweetest guy.
Good dude, good guy.
And I'm laughing because you mentioned White Post, and I always laugh whenever you mention White Post. And my apologies if you're sick of hearing it, but that was the first time I ever met you. It was when you were working there, and
really?
And he was hosting the game show for kids, and he was freaking drunk off his ass. And I laughed.
The big wagon game show.
Right, and he would. The kids
it's lonely in the cornfield.
Oh yeah, in the cornfield, the backfield. And I was doing a pirate show at the time. So
that's right.
Piece of shit that it was. So we would, in between
it looked like it was good.
It was okay. It was okay. I had a falling out with the people who ran it, so that's why I said that. But I would walk over, in between, because not all the shows ran at the same time. So I would walk over to see, I would check out all the shows, and I walked over to see the game show, and I recognized Chris's face, but I didn't put it together at the time because I must have seen him doing comedy or something.
Yeah.
But at the time, I'm like, man, this guy looks familiar. So I'm watching, but I'm telling you, drunk off his ass. Like, he called the kids up, and he's doing a game show, but he would do all the do all the sound effects himself. Beep, 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 and he would make little jokes as the kids were in between questions and stuff. I was laughing my ass off, and I was like asking everybody, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And then it was actually Rich Walker. It was like, "Yeah, that's Chris Roach." I was like, "Oh, the comedian."
Yeah.
And then I put it all together. Laughed my ass off, and I think about it regularly, because especially now that I've been working White Post for 8 years now, as I replaced Buddy Flip as the host, and I think about it all the time. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen there.
That was great. That was great.
It cracked me up, man.
I had a good time with that. You had to make it fun,
Yes. Well, it is. It's fun, but it's a long day. And that festival,
long day.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I have a few more names for you, and I'm going off the comedy trail for a minute. I looked at some people that we have mutual friends with, and I was surprised to see a couple of names. One of them is Dawn Bray. Do you know who that is?
Dawn Bray. I'd have to see the face.
Okay. Well, she's also a one-legged useless person like myself.
She has one leg?
Yes. I don't know if that helps you. No, he just laughs.
What do you guys have a group or something like that?
Yeah, we're related. Yeah, absolutely. All right, how about Steve Folletti?
Why do I know that name?
He's a chef. He's a chef. He lives in Belmore. Yeah, I don't know if that.
I'm sure I know him. I'm sure I know him. Like so many. Yeah, I'm sure if I saw the face.
I got one more non-comedy name: Andy Gilmartin.
Andy Gilmartin sounds very familiar.
He is the manager for the Lords of 52nd Street. Does that help?
Oh, it doesn't ring a bell, but I'd like to thank those three people for being my friend.
All right, I'll go back to comedy. How about John Joseph?
John Joseph, good dude, and his daughter is awesome. His daughter is a theater person. Do you know his daughter?
No,
I do. She does like Broadway musicals and stuff.
No kidding. Wow. I had no idea.
Really? Very talented lady. Wow. Very talented.
Well, thanks for that tip, because he's coming in here on Friday. So thanks for that.
Yeah, ask him about his daughter. She's awesome.
Wow, I will definitely do that. He's awesome, and he's playing the Brokerage and McGuire's this weekend. So and then he's back on the Carnival cruises.
Speaking of
guy's
Broadway,
a legend, man. He's been around for like 40 years. That guy.
Absolutely, he's awesome.
Are you a fan of Broadway, Chris?
I don't see a lot of it because I don't sit in the seats mainly, but yeah. I mean, it's I don't know. It's hard to answer that one. I haven't seen enough. I've seen Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
And I saw a play called August Osage County with 3 acts.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to ask the people before I went there. I'm like, I'm a large man, and is there anywhere I could sit? And they put me on the aisle seat where I could stick one leg out, and my other foot wouldn't hit the floor because the knee was wedged up against the seat.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, a lot of these theaters, these old theaters in New York,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, the average size of a human has grown since then.
Yeah. I went to see Hadestown. I'm only 5'5", and my knees were up against the seat.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we actually played the bit this a little while ago of you because you used to have a bit with that, and where you would sit in a theater and you just hear behind you.
You like
Oh wow.
The old lady in the church.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I used to do this one thing. I would go to the audience. I'm like, "Hey, anybody recognize me from the movies?" And they would go, "No." And I would turn my chair around and I would face the other way. I'm like, "How about now?"
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's great.
That's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. All right. We will not keep you any longer. Chris Roach playing Governors, Olga Nema featuring New Year's Eve. govs.com. You will not be disappointed. This is going to be a great night. I'm a big fan of both of them, and Chris is just one of my buddies. He's a good dude, and it's going to be a great time. So govs.com, go celebrate New Year's with Chris and Olga. It's going to be a great show. All right, you ready? Go to sleep, go to sleep.
You're not gonna sing the Bugs Bunny song?
Oh, and I hope you don't wake up. Isn't that Bugs Bunny?
No, Bugs Bunny is.
That worked?
Oh, sorry.
Back in, when John, I always had that. Somebody had I think it was John Mulrooney had a morning show at Governor's years ago.
Yes, he did.
And one time Charlie Murphy called in. They had Charlie Murphy call in the morning,
Nice.
This guy who smokes like a ton of weed. And in the middle of the interview, they heard him fall asleep. He fell asleep, and they heard him like lightly snoring, like Charlie, hey, Charlie.
Well, that was Hershey and the Keegs too. You're a sports guy. Do you know who Frank the Tank is?
And heard the name, yeah.
He's on I don't know, he's one of those super fans that always calls the fan and all those things. So he's got a little bit of a name now. So he zoomed in with Hershey and the Keegs once, so you can actually see him, and he did. He freaking passed out.
He passed out.
Really?
And Mark is in the middle. Mark Hirschman is in the middle of the question, and I'm sitting here at the board like I always am, and I'm already laughing because Hirschman's still reading the question off his paper. He doesn't see it yet, and I'm already cracking up. And then
he just falls asleep.
Yeah, and so Mark asks the question. He puts the paper down. He looks, and then there's this awkward silence, and I'm sitting here like I'm ready to explode because I'm holding in the laughter so hard. And finally, Mark just goes, "Frank," like that, and all of a sudden he just It was hilarious.
You can't script that better.
Oh man, and it was. I don't think Mark liked that moment too much, but
right.
It was one of my favorites.
It's one thing if it's like an early morning show, but if you're it's in the evening. What do you do?
Right, yes. Maybe it was past his bedtime. They're on at 9 o'clock. I don't know.
He has narcolepsy.
Maybe he's got sleep apnea.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go with that. All right, so if you're going to bed now, when are you getting up?
No, 2, 4.
Wow, you're a rock star. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Rock star life.
All right, so now this is it. I'm not going to see you on Tuesday, right?
No, but hopefully I'll see you before then, before the new year.
If not, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and your family.
You too, brother. Thanks, boys.
Absolutely. Thanks for the
Happy
call,
holidays,
and
Chris.
and have a great show on New Year's Eve.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
Peace.
Peace. Chris Roach checking in. That was awesome. What a
Nice
great
guy.
dude he is. Oh, he's
Yeah.
such a nice guy, and a true gentleman. Yeah, love that guy, and love his comedy. Love him as a friend. He's just a great guy all around. All right, let's catch up on the comments, and then we have to talk to Mike about a couple of things. Let's see, where were we here? Everybody's just saying hi to each other. To May Brown. Okay. Okay. Fremder, I worked for WBAB for years. It was hands down the best job I ever had. Really?
Wow.
Why? Saw a lot of crazy shit, if you know what I mean. Oh, okay. One of the things I did was pick out the catalog of what was going to be played for Fingers Metal Shop. Oh, that's cool. Fingers, who just retired a year or two ago. Fremder, what years were you working now? I think we talked about this once.
Because Fremder's pretty young.
He's mid-40s, if I'm not mistaken. Because in 1994, Roger, like we were just talking about Roger and JP, who Roach was on with this morning. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, Roger was on at night, Roger Luce. And he had this thing called like a contest. It would be the listener guest DJ. Where listeners they can submit their names, and I think it was every Tuesday night he would have a different listener come in the studio with him.
Yeah.
The very first time he did it was my brother. My brother got picked.
Oh,
to do
really?
it. And then I think it was like a year or so later I got picked. I think it was 94 that I was in there.
And you got to do the show with him?
Yeah. Well, for an hour.
For an hour.
For you go in and
wow, that's a long time.
Well, yeah, but you're playing music too, so. Yeah. But you get to pick. Do you get to pick the songs, or you get to pick the artists you want to play? Something like that.
Yeah.
I have it on tape somewhere. I got to listen to it. I haven't listened to it in years, but. No joke explained. Whoopi Goldberg is definitely Oda Mae Brown because Whoopi Goldberg is. Oh, Frender, I'm not reading that. Frender. Hi, honey.
Hi, Pooh Bear.
Hi, how are you?
I enjoyed listening to the Chris Roach interview.
Well, thank you very much. Did you hear us talk about you?
Yes, in fact, I never before in my life ever wanted to be the person that was stated, I really don't know him, versus, hey, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. He's nice.
At one point in my life, I was like, I would rather have been I don't really know him.
I wasn't sure if he was trying to do an impression of you at first. I wasn't sure what was going on there. But yeah, that was cool. Chris he's a great dude and a hilarious comedian.
I see Chris several times inside the club. He's an absolute gentleman. He's a nice guy. He's like 7 foot, whatever.
Yep.
And I have nothing bad to say about him. He's genuine, and I always love watching him when he starts off. I'm not gonna say what he does on stage, but I always love when he starts off, and I find it completely hilarious. I love him. I love his comedy. He's a great guy.
Yep, absolutely, great dude. So what are you doing today?
I never see him wear any hats. But anyways, today I'm in Connecticut, and I'm making my way to New Haven, Connecticut.
Very nice. Taking a ferry?
No. I'm just gay.
Oh, my God.
Very nice.
Speaking of gays.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, please.
World War II, long story, but a family member's friend was stationed in Italy during World War II.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And she said, I loved it. On my time off, I would swim in the Mediterranean with the fairies. So the first time this was told to me, I'm like, fairies? She's like, yeah, the gays. Isn't that funny? You're not laughing.
Hilarious.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Tony's looking at me.
I think
With
Jeff
the
is
two eyes.
fantastic. Go ahead.
Anyways, hi, Mike Kaplan.
Hi, Jeff Bosey.
Well, I'm just confused by that because when you said fairies, I already assumed that's who she was referring to.
Oh, I didn't.
So what else would she be talking about?
I'm such an innocent person. I thought maybe there was like, I don't know, some sort of bug.
Tinkerbell? Like what the?
I don't know. Maybe Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Maybe. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a short little blonde with blue eyes and like shit falling off her? I mean, that's amazing.
I never know what he's talking about, Jeff.
Oh boy.
You know. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Listen, I can't indulge into Kaplan's fantasies about short little women with wings. You know, I mean, if that's what he's into, to each his own. I mean, like, listen, I mean, I wear hats. I'm sorry. You know, I haven't. It's weird. I haven't worn a hat in like so long, and I like the fact that that's as far back as he remembers me. It's like he saw me like last month, and then he still remembers when he met me like 5 years ago.
Professor Fedora was a fun, memorable character, who was missed, by the way.
I do miss Professor Fedora. You know, I was actually sitting there thinking, I was like, wouldn't it be great if they ever did, because it is the Christmas season, if they ever made like a comedy movie, and I'm giving out an idea, a comedy movie like a Scrooge, you know, kind of deal, a Christmas Carol, be as it may, and then Chris Roach plays the Christmas Past, the big tall guy with the beard.
Oh, all right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We should
I
do
don't
that.
know.
You should be Scrooge.
No, I couldn't. I could never be Scrooge. I mean, like, come on, I'm way too gay for it. I mean, if anything, I could play, you know,
I'll be Scrooge.
I don't know, the ghost of Christmas Homo. I don't know. You know?
The ghost of Christmas ass.
Yes, the ghost of Christmas ass. Who doesn't love a little jingle bells and like, you know, eggnog all over the ass.
Oh God.
That's fantastic.
I want to see Tinkerbell now.
Well, Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell.
I told
Oh,
you.
she was gorgeous.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
The only good thing about that movie. That movie
It was.
sucked, but she was. Oh, she's still beautiful.
She is.
She's one of my favorites, Julia Roberts. All right, I need a second.
Compose yourself.
Oh, that's so great. All three of us finished at the same time. Was that gay?
Well, anything is gay if you're involved.
Yeah, it is. All right, enjoy the rest of the show. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Catch you. Bye.
There it is. There's the horn. Very nice. All righty. Jeff Bosey checking in.
Jeff Bosey.
Let me finish the comments because I need to talk to Mike. Let's see what's happening here. And then he takes pride in these weird noises. I don't understand.
It's a skill.
It's a skill?
Yeah.
If you say so. All right, Scott is watching. Yeah, he says, Joey. Oh, my goodness. It's a busy day on the phone
day.
here. Hello there, Romeo.
So this dog is walking past a employment agency, and he sees a sign, expert typist needed, computer skills a must, and must be bilingual. So he walks in, and he takes the sign off the counter, and he brings it to the clerk. And the clerk says, "You're a dog. You can type?" The dog jumps on the table with his cute little paws, types 75 words a minute perfectly.
Wow.
Gives it to the clerk. Clerk says, "Oh, my God, that's amazing." He says, "Well, what about computer skills?" Dog gets on the computer, and he makes a spreadsheet of the New York Stock Exchange. Shows it to the clerk. Clerk says, "Oh, my God, you're fantastic." He goes, "Are you bilingual?" And the dog says, "Meow."
Goodness. Did you know that studies suggest that dogs bark around 350 times a day? But
My dog barks 350 times a fucking minute.
Well, but of course, that's a rough estimate.
Oh, yes, that's a rough, yes, yeah. But no, my new dog is he's spastic. He really is. He's spastic. He's terrible.
You and me both,
Kept
pal.
me up all last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kept me up all last night. All right, because he sees there's coyotes and rabbits or whatever in the backyard, and he smells them because he's a purebred Labrador.
Right.
And when he smells something, he goes fucking nuts.
Just like when you have the peanut butter?
Yes, the peanut butter. Yeah, well, that's another story for a different day. Yes. Elio Pace, great Christmas carol.
Very nice. I will have another one tomorrow.
Yes, it's great. And Blue Christmas is a great song if you think about it. Blue Christmas is one of those songs that if you have to think about it, you will turn around and analyze it. It's a great song.
Okay. All right. I will do that. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll do that. Okay.
Well, think about it. All right. You know, you're the. Oh, by the way, did you watch the Paul Anka documentary like you were supposed to?
I haven't forgotten. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, it's a great documentary.
I know that's what I keep hearing. I watched the Diddy one instead, and that was disturbing.
Yeah, fuck. I wouldn't waste my time with that. Paul Anka is one of the most wholesome entertainers around today. That's alive today. You know, and he proves it. And he proves it on the documentary. It really was fantastic.
I will try to watch it. So we have another week of shows before the break. So I will definitely watch it before Christmas so that we can discuss it on the air.
Okay. Suck an egg.
Thank you. John Rusciolo checking in.
Suck an egg.
That's become his signature sign off. Okay. Being in the back of Jeff in traffic is like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. I have no idea what friend is talking about. All right. All right. So I have some questions for Mike. Just quickly, just before I get to it, I have to tell you, we Knock 'em Dead had some shows the other day. We had 2 shows this past Saturday. And one of our cast members, Steve Gajiski, he left his stuff in my car because we were supposed to have another show on Sunday. Then we got snowed out. So he just texted me he is on his way here. So when he bangs on the back door, I have to go give him my key. Oh, shit, there he is right now. Holy shit, how weird was that? Talk, Mike, talk to the people.
Talk.
Is that the best you can do?
No, I was going to say about some things I did for my birthday. Unless you want me to wait until you get back.
Well, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I saw the Dick Van Dyke. He turned 100 years old, I believe, on Saturday. So I went to the movies, and they made this film, like an hour and 40 minutes of just Dick Van Dyke and his whole career, and what a talented person he was.
It's a documentary about him?
It's not necessarily a documentary. It's more like an honorary thing. You know, they interviewed like Cheetah Rivera, Mary Tyler Moore, Julie Andrews was on there a little bit.
How did they interview Mary Tyler Moore?
Before she died.
Oh.
So they must have did this years ago.
Okay.
But they compiled all of his great things that he did, and how the Dick Van Dyke Show came to pass, and Mary Tyler Moore, she was too young. He thought she was too young. And what a great physical comic he was.
Oh, he was tremendous.
He was tremendous.
And I'm sorry, where was this?
Went to the Stony Brook Movie House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I thought we were just going there to see a random film, and she said no, we're going to see a thing about Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, very nice. Big fan of his, are you?
I was.
That's all right. You can open right up. Steve is here.
All right.
You wanna hang, or you have to get back? Okay. You got what you need.
Hopefully.
And is my car running?
Actually, somebody just took off with it. Have a good show, man.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other day, on Saturday, we're inside
McGuire's.
He didn't close the door. Right back.
All right. And for the next joke is, what does this snowman do on the weekends? Not much. He just chills.
I can't leave Mike alone. So yeah, on Saturday. So yeah, he didn't close the door just now. On Saturday, we had the first show was in Blue Point. Second show was at McGuire's in Bohemia.
Yeah.
Steve lives in Belmore, so he's like, "Can I catch a ride with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's 20 minutes late getting to my house. So that was number one.
Oh boy.
Call time was 12. We didn't get there till 12:30. Then we get there, and he goes, "I left something in your car." I was like, so I give him the key. He comes back in, gives me the key back. About 20 minutes later, I was like, "Oh, I got to go get something out of the car." I go out there, and my car is running because it has the like the automatic remote start. So I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't even know. He's walking right behind me, and he goes, "Is your car running?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "How did that happen?" I go, "You tell me. You were the last one."
Yeah.
And then, and then just now he didn't close the door. No, I'm teasing. Steve's he's a great guy.
Yeah. I've met him before.
Yeah, you did the show with him. That bad show we had
in the mansion.
Oh, what just miserable fuckers they were.
They were miserable.
I don't know why they even brought us in.
We were that terrible.
We were bad with lines that day.
Well, I was.
But no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't you. First off, you get a pass because I think you did the show on a 2-week notice.
Something like that.
Yeah, so you get a total pass. But we had a girl who sucked.
The one playing my wife.
Yeah.
She didn't help me at all.
She didn't help you at all, and she was terrible, and I don't talk to her anymore. She was a real dick. And yeah, we were just not at our best, but we would have been better if that audience, like
That
they
audience
just
is terrible.
they were just miserable people.
Terrible.
They want to no part of us. You remember the guy that hired us? He was
in a heated.
He
thing
was
with his
there.
wife.
He was
Or
there.
whoever it was.
He was hanging all over some girl who was also hanging all over him, but it wasn't his wife. He ends
No.
up getting into a fight with his wife, and the three of them end up leaving the
Leaving.
fight outside. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a weird day, man. That was weird. All right. So now we're done with Roach. We're done with distractions. So I'm sorry. Big Dick Van Dyke fan or no?
Well, growing up, I watched the Dick Van Dyke Show, even though it was before me. I loved Dick Van Dyke. I thought he was a tremendously talented, once in a generation.
Do you see over there in the corner? You see the roll of paper towels?
Yeah.
You see there's something behind it?
There's a poster or something.
Right. That poster is Dick Van Dyke on the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car.
Oh, really?
But it's like maybe 10 years ago. It's not like from the movie.
Oh, okay.
The guy that the car used for the movie I think is gone or
it's in
preserved somewhere.
Some Hollywood museum. Or
There's
something.
a guy Tony, what the hell's his last name? My apologies, Tony. He was in here once. He's a musician. He made an exact replica of the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car.
How the hell did he do that?
Yeah, don't ask me. And they used it on some TV special, and that's what that poster is. He gave it to me as a gift for bringing him on the show. It's a picture of Dick Van Dyke sitting on it, or sitting in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. Dick Van Dyke, who just celebrated his 100th birthday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday.
9
Days showed him 90 years old. He actually they tried to do a remake of Mary Poppins.
Right, yeah.
And he played an older guy, and was
it a remake or a sequel?
I think it was more like a sequel.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy who wrote Hamilton, wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it flopped, but you see him at 90 years old, like basically jumping on a desk and dancing around.
He's amazing.
He's amazing. Amazing human being.
And he seems to be, in tremendous shape for a man who
100.
hit 100. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. God bless him. Such a talented guy. One of the best all-time greats.
And Jen brought me there because she knows how much I love physical comedy and him. Yeah.
Now you also saw a World War II radio Christmas play.
I thought of you actually because it was in the Southampton Cultural Arts Center. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've never been there, but I have heard of it.
It's a theater group called Boots on the Ground Theater Company.
Oh boy, why have I heard of them? I've definitely heard
They're
of them.
an incredible group, and it's almost like what we did. With It's a Wonderful Life and Fam and all those shows.
Yeah,
but with props.
That's not
and a background. It was amazing.
Is that Brian? Kristen Doherty, Paul Damasi, Bonnie Grice, Evelyn Lebrano, Jeffrey Milton, Robert Nelson, Thomas Rosanti, Sandra Kay, and Jerry Wilson. I don't know any of those people.
You don't know them?
But I've definitely heard of this troupe.
Boots on the Ground Theater Company?
I've definitely heard of them. And it's bugging me why I know them. Oh, Bob Kaplan directs.
Kaplan.
Are you related to him?
No.
Good thing. No, I'm kidding. I've definitely heard of them, and I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, they're a small theater group, and
what was the play?
The play was it was a reenactment of it's 80 years since World War II ended.
Right.
So it was a radio show in front of you.
Right.
Of the last radio show that ended the war. But what they did was every character, just like what we did, played different parts. And there was a narrator like brought to you by Lucky Strike cigarettes, and it was very touching at moments because they talked about how soldiers, were so far away from home, and the best thing to do was write them letters. It was like there was a lot of mail call, and I'm jumping around, so I apologize. But the lady who founded this Boots on the Ground theater company, she was doing the props. So if people were walking, it's a radio show. She
Right.
would have shoes like going like this, and a xylophone ding, and it was just tremendous, and
So they did it right, unlike the company we worked for.
they did it. They did it really. They did a great job. Yeah,
nice.
And afterwards, there was a middle of it where there was they played some swing music, and they went to the audience and they grabbed some people.
Oh,
and
cool.
They would dance around for a few seconds.
Did you get up and dance?
No, they did not. No, and I sat right in the front row because a lot of people weren't there. It was the snow had just ended.
Right.
And
yeah, but they saw that puss and they were like, "Well, I'm not asking that guy to dance."
No, I was very happy.
You probably just get. So that's cool.
It was tremendous. It was
Wow.
a tremendous performance. Yeah,
I enjoyed doing some of those shows. Some.
So did I. Yeah,
Some of them.
Some.
I wish some of them were better casted. Better cast. Better casted. Better
Casted?
casted. And I wish, they were with. I wish there were other people running it. But yeah.
But at the end of the day, Tony, when you're in front of that script, that's what the moment's about. Yeah, all the other noise of the whoever was running it, some other cast members, but I remember when I was in front of that script, that was our moment.
I'm going to disagree.
You are,
but I'll tell you why. You're not wrong, but for me, I did a lot more with that troupe than you did.
You did.
So
you did a couple extra shows. Yeah,
I didn't. So there were, and I believe it or not, even though this show is loose as it is and it's free form, I still take it very seriously.
Oh yeah.
And if something happens that bothers me, it really bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the same with that.
Yeah.
If the shows were not cast right, it would eat me up to see, either there was one cast member who showed up late all the time, and I think you know who I'm talking about. And there were other guys that they didn't take it as seriously, or they weren't right for
That
the role.
bothered me.
Yeah, that stuff would go right through me.
Because
but even too, like you're talking about, the woman had the shoes and she had the xylophone. The troupe we worked for, they brought a boom box and played it on a cassette tape, each sound effect, which I hated.
I hated that.
Even the director too showed up late a lot. I just felt it wasn't very professional.
I thought it was. I thought that was. That idea was so.
Yes.
Tremendous back then.
And
we could have really taken off to do something.
And it did to a certain degree. I mean, we were pretty busy for a while.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, where else would I have gotten the opportunity to play the lead in the original, the true version of Jekyll and Hyde?
Yeah.
Where else would I have gotten to play the Phantom in a non-musical version of Phantom the Opera, which I can't watch. I have video of it. I can't watch it. I was so
you
bad.
Can't.
I was so bad.
I didn't think you were.
Ooh, I just wasn't getting what they wanted of me. The director. Well, there were two directors.
Right.
I just couldn't. I couldn't understand what they wanted of me. I thought I knew. I thought I knew.
So you developed the character on your own. There wasn't a lot of direction.
No. I would, if anything, it was maybe too much direction. I wasn't understanding what they were telling me to do, and how to approach the character.
What their vision was.
Right. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I just couldn't grasp it, so it definitely got in the way of my performance.
I see.
We did a version of Beauty and the Beast that I also can't watch. They did this weird thing where we came in as like a bunch of like traveling gypsies, and we did like this weird intro that they wrote to the show, and it was all rhyming, and we had to like jump around, like all choreographed weird moves. It was very strange. But then we also, instead of just doing it like a radio play, like if one actor's talking, the other one had to be a tree, and another one had to, be rain, or like it was really strange. But then, which I'll have to ask Lisa because she was in it too. I think, if I remember, I refused there was a part. Oh no, I didn't refuse. I was happy because I was my character. I played Belle's father,
Which is a great part.
It was a great part. I liked that. But there's a part where I have to walk through a gate. So
when you first get to the castle,
you had two guys stand up straight, and then each had a guy in front of them bent over to be the gate.
Oh, you told me this.
And it was total. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, and it's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
And I just have to push them to open the gate. I'm like, and I remember that was a big deal. And I remember Lisa and I talked at the time.
That could
about
have been done so many different ways.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then even when the show was over, and we dressed like gypsies, weird, multicolored, baggy, and we had chains, and then even after the show was over, we're then back to the gypsies, and we're thank you, thy audience, for coming to thy show. We know you now have to go. Like, it was so corny and weird. We didn't know what in the world was going on here. It was so bizarre.
But it's a classic story. Why?
I have no idea what that was all about. But yeah, but there were some fun shows. We did Arsenic and Old Lace.
That was fun.
I loved that.
I had a great time with that show.
I did feel it was still miscast in some roles. Like the lead guy should not have been the lead.
No.
When we did Wonderful Life, same actor. He should have not been the lead in that. He should not have been George.
Absolutely not.
But I had fun with Wonderful Life. I had fun with Arsenic and Old Lace. I had a lot of fun with.
We had a lot of fun in Arsenic and Old Lace.
I got to play a few different parts. You played two parts. You played the priest and the police chief.
Yeah.
And I was one of the cops. You were and me and Dave Rasmussen had a fun blocking where we were fighting over a gun. I had that one part where the two old ladies I'm an old man and they're poisoning me.
Yeah.
I have video of that.
You do?
Of that show.
Oh God, I would love to see that.
All right, I'll have to remind myself.
Yeah.
But that was fun stuff. All right, so sorry, still sticking with your birthday. All right, so you saw the radio play, you saw the Dick Van Dyke thing.
Yeah.
What's happening here? What's happening here, Mike?
It's a thing at a restaurant.
If that's not a somebody shoot me smile on your face, I don't know what is.
I was actually not feeling that well. I'm still kind of fighting something.
I understand you have
And
to
I
say
think
that
I was
in
a
case
little
Jen is
tight.
watching. I get it.
No, not at all.
Well,
No.
but I'm going to go a step further with this.
Sure.
I'm going to go a step further with this. You look like you're going to freaking puke.
I told you I was tired. I wasn't feeling well.
You're like, I am not enjoying this stupid flame in front of my face. Somebody take me home. That's
You're not
exactly what's
asking
going on
about
there.
the shirt.
About the what?
About the shirt.
It's the same shirt you're wearing right now, you
No,
dirtbag.
not this shirt. The T-shirt.
The T-shirt.
It's a tree of
okay.
There's a Christmas tree on it, and it's Bruce's guitar. That light brown.
Oh, why do you
pen,
do this to yourself?
Right?
Fremder, it can't type fast
I
enough
know.
right now.
And it says Spruce Springsteen. It's a Christmas T-shirt that I got for my birthday. No, that was fun. That was a nice Italian restaurant in Patchagoo.
Patchagoo.
But see, because I was there. That was me,
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm looking at Jen like very happy. I'm a little tired, but I'm a little happy because I wasn't feeling that well. See, you have to understand that's the direction.
Oh, I understand.
I want you to act a little tired, but just like, this is lovely. Thank you. Why something's on fire in front of my face. Right?
Get this damn thing out of my face before I shove it up your ass. Let's see what's going on around here. Shucks, I'm going to miss it. I won't be here tomorrow. Oh, shall catch tomorrow's replay. She's got a doctor's appointment. And you will be missed tomorrow. Frank will be in the studio, and we have a musical guest whose name escapes me right now, so my apologies. But we'll miss you, Ann. We'll definitely miss you.
What are you doing on the show tomorrow? May I be so bold as to inquire? Well, because she just said a replay. Didn't I hear that properly?
No.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry, I'm going to miss something. The replay.
She will then watch it on replay.
Oh, replay.
And then I said we have a musical guest tomorrow
Wow.
with we have a musical guest tomorrow with Frank in the studio. My apologies, I don't remember the guest's name. I did say all that. And then Mike said, "What are you doing on the show tomorrow?"
Well, it's kind of a free country. It's democracy, right?
Democracy meaning you don't have to listen to people when they're talking?
No, it's that I could ask questions.
Yeah, but again, you asked a
I
question.
misinterpreted when you said replay. I thought you said
Yeah, but then I said
replay.
we have Frank's coming in the studio. We have a musical guest coming whose name I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then you said, "What are you doing on the show tomorrow?"
No, well, okay, so let me divert back and say what I meant. Can I have a redo? It sounded like Ann says, "Oh, I'm going to miss the read play," like you were going to read something.
Okay.
So I misheard that. You understand?
No.
I'm going to teach you how to do that.
No, that's fine. Thanks. Nico Patton is on our show.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Nico Patton. Cool
Nico
name.
Patton. She's a musician. We will be hanging out with her tomorrow with Frank. And then Rosie will be here on Friday. John Joseph is coming in, and we have a special surprise guest for Rosie. We had a surprise guest for Rosie last Friday in the form of Rich Walker, who is not really, his last name is not really Walker. But this Friday we have another surprise guest for Rosie.
A lot of surprises on this program.
Yeah, there can be. Hang on. All right. So, yeah, and you'll be missed tomorrow. So, yes, you can watch the replay whenever you want if you're so kind to do so. I am no expert, but I'm going to guess the key to having a smoking hot body when you're older is cremation. What in the world?
Oh,
Carol says, hope you had a great birthday, Mike.
Thank you, Carol. Yes, I did.
Due to political correctness, Dick Van Dyke shall be known as penis truck lesbian. Yeah. It was a dickumentary. All right, that's bad. That's not bad. Nice picture, Mike. For the holidays, someone gets you a different flannel. Someone give that microphone a tic-tac. Mike, please put your hat back on, says Mickey. All right.
Okay.
The show is definitely loose, fitting for one of your cast members. Ooh, Fremder. Oh, my goodness. Mike's best acting is acting as if he hasn't shit himself on stage. Have you ever shit yourself on stage?
No.
Yeah. No.
I
had a good joke about gypsies, but I'm not going to tell it, so I guess we'll move on.
Who wrote that I ever shit myself on? What was that one?
That was Fremder. But then Mickey says, yes, you look like you shit your pants, Mike. Kaplan was born in the U.S. gay, says Fremder. All right, John says, my mother always told me if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. All right. Mike's not feeling well, says Fremder. Nothing that a little Springsteen patch of goo won't clear up.
Patch of goo.
That's funny. Every Thursday with Frank is a favorite of mine, says Ann. Thank you, Ann. No, Mike, she said, I will see the replay tomorrow. You need to listen to the show. That's great.
That's funny.
Yep, absolutely. Naked activity for your birthday?
It would be ungentlemanly like for me to elaborate.
That's a yes. Oh, all right. So before we go, I have all right, before we went on the air, you said you don't know if you'll be here next week. Next week is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
It's our last show for the holidays. So, yeah, Christmas Eve will be here. And then the studio is shut down until the following Monday. So that's what, the 30th, 29th? Something like that.
Something like that.
I'll be here. Peter Schwartz is going to do a show that day. So, oh, by the way, all right, let me backtrack. I'm going to start over. So we have this week, normal schedule. Circling the Drain tonight, Coffee with the Dog tomorrow, us at 11, Peter Schwartz at 1, Nick Greystone, his guest who stood him up a few weeks ago, has reached out, and they have rescheduled, so that is happening tomorrow night. He'll be talking to Ginger Lynn, the
I
porn
meant
star.
to ask you. I wanted to know.
She was
yeah.
supposed to be on 2 weeks ago, and
she stood him up?
I don't know what happened, but she didn't show up. So I don't know the details, but they have spoken again, and she's the guest this week.
Wow.
So, and then Friday, like I said, John Joseph, and I think Don is doing Donversations Friday night. So then Monday, Coffee with the Dog, I'll be on. Peter Schwartz will be doing a show on Monday at 1 o'clock. Steve Squared, and then Laura and Kathy, Monday. Tuesday, Coffee with the Dog, me, Peter Schwartz again. And then that's it. Chris Roach, Hershey with the Keegs. Last night were their last shows for the year. So they're not on this Tuesday night. And then Wednesday is just, Coffee with the Dog and then just me, and then that's it. And then the Monday after Christmas, we're going to be on me, Coffee with the Dog, me, and Peter will be here as well. And then that's it for the week until January 2nd. Me and Rosie and Peter Anthony will be here on Friday, January 2nd. So that's the schedule. I'm looking forward to getting some sleep that week after Christmas. But now we were talking before we got on the air. You're not sure if you're coming in Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because I usually go see my grandchildren before all the people show up, I should say, when it gets crazy. Because I always have this little habit. I love that I started this tradition. I go see them before everyone else gets them, so I can get to see them just one-on-one.
Yeah, that's good.
It's great.
That is great.
I think I'm going to see the grandkids around 11 next Wednesday.
Okay.
But I'll double check.
All right. And no pressure, and
but
it's
the
fine.
The following week, I'm going to be away.
Well,
we're going on vacation.
That's what I just said. I won't be on.
Well, I'm just, not
okay.
People...
All right, but if you do come in, okay?
Yep.
You have an assignment.
I do.
You are to come in here with 3, maybe even 2 if you want, but at least 2, maybe 3 holiday songs that you'd like to sing.
Wow. Okay.
Because I know you do enjoy singing.
I'm not a great singer.
You've done some musicals.
But I do. Yeah, I enjoy singing.
So get some music together and sing some songs.
Did I tell you I've been Bretton Woods, where I live?
Yes.
I joined their chorus.
Yes, you did tell me that.
Yeah, and we went to a couple nursing homes in the past couple weeks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's fun.
You have video?
Very nice.
You want to do that instead? You want to show video?
I don't want to show the video. I haven't seen the video.
Oh, okay.
No.
Why was the snowman digging through a basket of carrots?
Oh, he was picking his nose?
He was picking his nose. Very good. You know who Mark Hamill is?
The
actor.
Yeah.
Yes. I drew Mark Hamill on Lisa's forehead while she was asleep. You should have seen the look on her face.
That.
Oh, so bad. How much does it cost Santa to park his sleigh?
$8.
What?
$8.
Oh, the deer. $8. Oh, that's good.
That's like how much does it cost for Santa to run a sleigh? $8.
That's not the answer I have, but I like that.
And the weather is bad. It's only an extra $1.
It doesn't cost him anything to park his sleigh because it's on the house.
Oh, wow.
Here's one just for you, my friend.
Oh, boy.
Don't blame others for the road you're on. It's your own asphalt.
Oh, and that's a great highway joke as well.
That's why I just said this one's perfect for you.
You call it asphalt? Yeah, I know you touched asphalt in your day.
Many times.
We had old timers that called it ashfalt.
Yes.
Well,
same thing. Old timers.
The old timers.
Yeah, called it that.
Ashfalt.
Yep. Not me.
No, me either. No, because, and I would say, where's the H? Never.
Yeah, exactly. You ever work with Hot Patch?
Hot Patch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brutal. No, I'm dead serious. I once.
You talking about Cold Patch in the wintertime? The stuff that would fall apart?
Yeah, which I hated because it would get all over you. But no, I'm talking about Hot Patch, like the real deal.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I was on a hot box for years. You know what a hot box is?
That's the thing you're keeping hot to keep the asphalt from freezing
that
up.
you would trailer. Yeah.
From hardening up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you'd be covered in oil and
and
the
hot
smell.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was still a temp at the phone company, so I was like, the little peon. Somebody had unplugged the hot box that we had, so it all hardened up inside. My foreman. This guy was really strange. I won't say his name, but outside of the company, I would laugh my ass off with this guy. But at work, probably the worst boss I ever had. This guy threw me in the hot box with a jackhammer and told me
to break it
up. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you remember how much was in there? Because they're made to hold 4 tons.
It wasn't full. But I was in like probably up to my neck, like standing on it, and I was pissed because I'm like, and it's a small area, and I had to wear headphones because it was loud, like bouncing off. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is a freaking safety hazard. There is no way.
Oh yeah.
And I even said to him, because I'm like, how do I know like when I'm hitting the floor?
The floor of this thing.
He's like, oh, you'll feel it. I'm like, okay, asshole. And I'm telling you, it was 5 minutes later, all of a sudden, oil is popping up. I went through the floor and I hit a hose. And I thought for sure I was
you hit like a hydraulic line.
Yeah. I thought for sure, because I was a temp. I got hired. I was a temp for my first 2 years of the phone company.
Wow.
I thought for sure. I was like, all right, no, that's it. I just kissed my ass goodbye. But they never fired me, and they never used that hot box again. They didn't even bother fixing it. They never used it.
Oh, they
again.
didn't. They just scrapped it.
Yep. And we contracted the hot stuff out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. The cold patch we would do. The hot patch, yeah, but that was awful. And I tell you, I was kind of glad. It was an accident, honest to God.
Hot
but I was
box
glad
work
I did
was
it.
not easy.
No,
not
at all.
easy.
Not at all. Before it snowed the other day, I tried to organize a hide and seek tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Good players are hard to find. All right, everybody's saying goodbye. What? Mickey says Mike is Bosie's best friend. Okay. I don't know what that means, Mickey. John says you got no shot for next Wednesday. Oh, no, you're not coming. That's fine. I do have stuff planned because I kind of had a feeling. So I have something planned for. You want to come in Tuesday, Diane? Well, Diane most likely is not coming.
Okay.
She's going to let me know. So once I find out from her, maybe you come in Tuesday instead. Maybe we'll do that. All right. Because I do have a backup plan for Wednesday. Mickey says, "Please, Mike, do not sing." Wasn't Mike in that musical Poo Poo on Broadway? What? I don't get it. I don't get that. Santa, no more cookies for you. My house smells like a Yule log. Oh, my goodness. What's Forrest Gump's generation? Generation Gen A.
Gen A.
Gen A. I heard Bill Gates takes Viagra for his Microsoft. Best show I ever saw over the holidays was Elton John's Yellow Dick Load. I shouldn't have read that. Damn you, Fremder. I shouldn't have read that.
He got you.
He did get me. Damn it. Sorry about that. All right. It's time for us to go. So today is Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning at 9. Me and Frank with Nico Patton tomorrow at 11. Peter Schwartz tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Nick Greystone and Primal Scream with Ginger Lynn tomorrow night at 8. So that's Gov's Comedy Club podcast, Facebook and YouTube. KnockEmDeadComedy.com. Check out our website with information on how you can hire us for your event. We just have a couple of private parties left, but we're pretty much done for the year. All right, I'll turn that off. And then, and of course, govs.com, ladies and gentlemen. The club here in Levittown, the Giga Room here in Levittown, the brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the governor's stage this weekend: Lil Mo Mozzarella, Lou Pratz, Angela La Rosa, Terry McNeely, John Butera, John Joseph, Jason Scoop, and again, Chris Roach and Olga Namer on New Year's. And Gino Bisconti is, I know he's doing New Year's at McGuire's. So govs.com, govs.com to check out their full schedule, what they got coming up, and to make your reservations to some great comedy shows. All right, with that, we are out of here. Thank you, pal. Thank you. Maybe we'll see you next week. We'll figure it all out. All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and